Good morning everybody, welcome to the Kinver Edge rock houses. So you know, you join me from the car park at Kinver Edge and the rock houses. My dad's joined us for a walk today. So before you get to the rock houses, there's a 5k walk you can go on where you can see a few interesting things. There's a really odd cave which I'll take when we get to it, and there's also remains of an old fort. So the parking for the Kinver Edge, there's two places you can park. You can park in a lay-by, and there's also, if you follow up the road, there's a National Trust official car park. I'll leave both the postcodes in the description. So the rock houses are part of the National Trust, which you do have to pay to go in for, but the walk, the different walking routes are actually free. A number of different routes and route lengths, and it also gives you the times, the rough times, to how long it takes to do each route. So I'll tell you more about the National Trust section of the rock houses when we get to it. So now we're following the purple route. It's about a 5k walk. Not too sure if they're actually there to be walked on, but as you're walking past. So the purple route which we're doing, it's a circular route, so you can either go to the rock houses first and then do the walk, or you can do what we're doing the walk and then you finish the rock houses. It's part of a circular route. So we're just coming up to, it's called Nanny's Cave. So this cave was known as Meg-o-Fox-Hole before being called Nanny's Rock. A parish record from 1670 mentions the death of Margaret of Fox of Earth on June the 8th, believed to be a solitary woman who lived here. There's some folklore she may have been a herbalist or even a witch, but her actual true identity in the community is actually unknown. Some of the designs have been carved into the sandstone are quite interesting. There's your daughter's box. There's your daughter's box. That's how we found some remains of some old rock houses. So whichever route you're doing, it is very well signposted. As we're doing the purple, and there's a pink route going off there, so you can't really get lost when you're going for a walk around here. So also around in the middle of the Kinver Edge, there's loads of bike trails, all different levels of skill, from blue trails up to black. Yeah. So just be careful when you're walking around it, you don't accidentally walk onto a bike trail. Not too sure what this is, but apparently it's something to do with Severn Trent water. So the purple route which we're taking, the path condition is really good, but some places are quite steep, so it might be something to take in mind. So this is an ancient hill fort that was built about 3,000 years ago. It would have been busy with families, traders, animal and the hustle bustle of village life. So we're now just walking down to the rock houses. These are paid for National Trust, so I will leave a picture up now of the prices to get in. So the rock house, it's only a small National Trust site, but there is toilets and a cafe there. I'll show you around as well when we get there. But walking down from the hill fort down to them, there is some steps and loose mud, so something to be prepared of, and just to make you aware. So the National Trust took over the rock houses in 1917. The earliest record of people living here is from 1777. In the 1861 census lists 11 families living at the rock houses. The site became a tourist attraction at the turn of the 20th century as inhabitants of the rock houses started serving tea from their homes. This continued to 1967, long after the last occupants moved out. Between 1967 and 1993 the houses were left abandoned and were vandalised. From 1993 the upper houses were restored as a family home, followed by the lower houses, and then the site was reopened to the public in 1997. Unfortunately you can't no longer get to the middle of the rock houses, not too sure why.
Really film inside the cafe as it was quite small, but they had a good selection of food in there.
So that was Kinver Edge and the rock houses. The walk itself, quite a nice little walk. The Nanny's cave and the old hilltop fort. So if you aren't interested in doing the walk and you want to go straight to the rock houses, you can go for a path. It's about 100 yards from the car park. The coffee was very nice there as well, National Trust places. It's only a small site, but it's definitely worth visiting. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Do appreciate it. If you can like, subscribe, share, and please feel free to leave a comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.